So let's just see how we can reverse a stack using recursion. So suppose we have one stack with the values like 10, 20, 30 and 40, and the top pointer is pointing to this number 40. Now reversing this stack means all the element will be reversed. That means the top pointer will point to this number 10 and the number 40 will be at the bottom of the stack. So let's just see how we can reverse our stack with the recursive approach. So here we're gonna use the reverse function. So first of all, we're gonna check if the stack is empty or not. So if the stack is not empty, then we're gonna pop the element from the top of the stack, and then we're gonna recursively call this function again. So that means as long as our stack is not empty, we're just gonna continue pop the element. So in the first iteration, we're gonna pop the top element 40, then the top will point to 30, so this 30 also will be popped. So this way, one by one, all the elements will be popped in each recursive call. And when our stack becomes empty, then the top pointer will point to -1. And then our control will be here. That means we will be calling the insert at bottom function with that popped value. That means we are basically calling this insert at bottom function with the popped value, means the value 10. Because this is the value that we have popped at the last. So that means we are calling the insert at bottom function with the value 10 as the parameter. Now in this function, here also we are recursively calling it. So first of all, we're gonna check. So if the stack is empty, then only we're gonna push the value that we have received in the parameter. So initially our stack is empty, so that means we're gonna push this value into the bottom of the stack, and the top pointer will point to this new value, and then it will return. Now again, for the previous iteration, the control will come here. This time we're gonna call this insert at bottom function with the parameter as 20. So the insert at bottom function will check if the stack is empty or not. So because the stack is not empty, so this block will not execute. That means the function will pop the top value. That means it will pop the value 10, and it will recursively call itself until the stack is empty. And when the stack is empty, then it will push the value, it will push this value 20 into the stack, and after that it will push all the value back in the stack. So the 10 will be pushed back in the stack. So the insert at bottom function will push this value at the bottom of the stack. So next time the insert at bottom function will be called with the parameter 30. So that means here we'll have 30. So this block will not execute because the stack is not empty. So that means it will recursively call itself and pop all the top values. So that means it will pop 10, then in the next iteration it will pop 20, and when the stack is empty, then it will push the value that we pass in the parameter. That means it will push this value 30. After that it will push all the value back in the stack. So that means it will push 20, and then it will push the value 10. And then here again we're gonna call this insert at bottom with the parameter 40. So that means here the parameter value is 40. So the insert at bottom function will basically push this value at the bottom of the stack. So it will pop all the previous values from the stack one by one, and then it will push this new value at the bottom of the stack, and then it will push all the value back on the top of this new value. So after repeating this process, you can see our stack is reversed. Here the top pointer is pointing to the value 10. Previously 40 was at the top of the stack. So this way we can use the recursion to reverse a stack. First of all, we're gonna call this reverse function. The reverse function will pop all the values until the stack is empty, and then it will call the insert at bottom function. The insert at bottom function will pop all the values, and when the stack is empty, then it will push the value at the bottom of the stack. So this way, if we repeatedly do this, our stack will be reversed. So here in the main method, first of all we're gonna push the value 10, then 20, then we're gonna push 30, and then 40. So here we have the stack with 4 values. Now we can display our stack. So you can see stack has 4 values. Now we can call the reverse function and our stack will be reversed. Let's just print the stack again. So you can see this was the original stack So you can see after the reversal, all the elements of the stack are reversed. So this way, with the help of recursion, we can reverse a stack. So hope you understand the concept. See you in the next one. Take care.